In a significant development, India and China have reached an agreement on military patrols along their disputed border in the Himalayas. This pact could pave the way for resolving a conflict that began back in 2020. According to the Indian Ministry of External Affairs, ongoing discussions between Indian and Chinese diplomats, along with military negotiators, have led to this arrangement. Indian spokesperson Vikram Misri shared that the agreement pertains to patrolling along the line of actual control, or LAC, which marks the notional boundary between the two countries. However, he didn't specify whether this pact entails the withdrawal of the tens of thousands of additional troops stationed by both nations since their military clash in 2020, which saw the loss of at least 20 Indian soldiers and 4 Chinese.
Questions are particularly timely, and in a sense, it's also appropriate that I have the opportunity now to share with you. I can share with you that over the last several weeks, Indian and Chinese diplomatic and military negotiators have been in close contact with each other in a variety of forums. And as a result of these discussions, agreement has been arrived at on patrolling arrangements along the line of actual control in the India-China border areas, leading to disengagement and a resolution of the issues that had arisen in these areas in 2020. And we will be taking the next steps on this. As far as the questions...
Notably, this announcement follows Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's recent visit to Russia for the BRICS summit, where he had already met with Chinese President Xi Jinping during side discussions. The situation between India and China escalated significantly after that clash in July 2020, resulting in a prolonged standoff in the rugged terrain of northern Ladakh. Both sides have since deployed tens of thousands of military personnel, along with artillery and fighter jets, creating a tense atmosphere. While troops have been withdrawn from certain areas, such as the northern and southern banks of Pangong Lake, Gagra, and the Galwan Valley, many extra troops remain in place. There have been several rounds of talks between top Indian and Chinese army commanders aimed at discussing troop disengagement from these high-tension areas. Earlier this month, India's army chief emphasized that restoring the status on the frontier to what it was before the April 2020 standoff is a priority. General Upendra Dwivedi noted that while low-hanging fruits have been resolved, there are still more complex issues to address. He highlighted that positive signals have been coming from the diplomatic front, but the real impact will depend on military commanders executing these agreements on the ground. India's Foreign Minister, Subramaniam Jaishankar, described the pact as the result of patient and persevering diplomacy. He expressed optimism about resuming military patrolling as it was before the 2020 clash, emphasizing that restoring peace and tranquility is crucial for moving forward in the broader relationship. As both nations navigate this delicate situation, the focus remains on achieving a sustainable resolution that ensures stability in the region.